The New York Football Giants just got what I think is a big steal in Isaiah Simmons. Welcome, everyone, to Planet of NY Sports. Here we talk Yankees, Mets, Giants, Jets, and a little bit of the Knicks and Nets. So today, I'm just going to give you some facts, some stats, and a little more about Isaiah Simmons. Now, you're probably wondering, this guy's a bust. This guy is a bust. You traded him for a 7th-round pick. All right, I'm not going to argue that. I am not going to argue that. But this guy can play under the right circumstances. So, as you all know, Isaiah Simmons was picked 8th overall in the 2020 draft. And a lot of us Giant fans, a lot of us wanted it. A lot of us wanted Isaiah Simmons in that draft. We wanted a guy like Simmons, possibly Thomas. It was like, there was a lot of O-linemen. Thomas was the first O-lineman picked, and Thomas is an all-pro. So clearly that was a good move by who I don't even want to give the guy credit. I don't want to give the guy credit, but this guy made the right move, even though I don't like him, even though he made many more mistakes. Anyways, getting back to Isaiah Simmons. Here are some of his stats. Here's where, here, I'm going to give you his college stats. So, as you all know, he's a linebacker. He had 67 tackles, 16 and a half tackles for loss, 8 sacks, and 3 picks for the Tigers, Clemson, in 2019. So, off the bat, a lot of people thought that this guy was going to be something special. I thought he was going to be something special. And to be honest, when we picked Thomas over him, I was a little upset. I kind of wanted Isaiah Simmons. I'm not going to lie about that. In this draft, in terms of like the Giants, who, guys that the Giants passed up on, you can say, Tua went next, Herbert went next. There's, Derek Brown, meh, C.J. Henderson, Dredrick Wills, Mekhi Becton, Tristan Wirfs, Henry Ruggs, what a disgrace. But, and also CeeDee Lamb was in this draft. The list goes on. But the Giants definitely made the right move in this draft, picking Andrew Thomas. But just going on to Isaiah Simmons, I thought that this guy was going to be one of the next great linebackers in the NFL. I really thought he was. Now, some things didn't work out. We'll get to that in a bit here. Here, you know what? In fact, I'll talk about it now. So we do know that the Cardinals love drafting these super athletic guys, but they had no clue how to use them. And the main example I would point to here is Hassan Reddick. We see what Hassan Reddick has done with other teams. Now, the issue with Simmons, he's a freak athlete. Not gonna lie, he's a freak athlete. But he's banking too much on his athleticism. You can tell. You can dominate college football off of athleticism. It's completely different. But once you get to the NFL, you need skills. And he's been pretty bad in coverage. So I imagine he's probably going to be a blitzer. And, when it comes to this linebacking core, when he's standing next to guys like Bobby O on the other side, this is what he's going to do. He's going to be primarily a guy you're going to have blitz, and you're not going to have him drop back too much. But now here is the issue. Here's the issue. Simmons wants to play safety. He believes he's a safety. Here, and I'll read the tweet to you right here. From my understanding, the Giants view Simmons as more linebacker than safety. That's interesting because Simmons told the Cardinals he doesn't want to play linebacker. He's a safety. The problem, he's a very bad safety. He has a 28 PFF grade in that role this year. Simmons' PFF regular season grades during his career as linebacker have been 60, 51, and 68. He did show some promise as a rusher last year, 83.5 mark, 4 sacks. So, like I said, this is why the Giants are going to primarily use him as a blitzer, which is a role he can possibly thrive in and is probably a better role for him. Now, another note I want to give here, like I said, he's very athletic, but the Cardinals did not know how to use him. I'm going to say that off the bat. The Cardinals did not know how to use him. But when I look at Wink Martindale, I think he can possibly get the most out of him. I think he could. Here, I have another tweet here for you guys to read. The one thing that has been stressed to me is that if anyone can find a way to motivate and get Simmons to work, it's Wink. Not just because he loved him coming out, but because he's tremendous at identifying a player's skill set, then putting them in a position where that skill set can shine. Highlight strengths, mask weaknesses. Simmons can rush, Wink will use him there, and is a good rover. That's what the Giants will have him do. Think a souped-up Landon Collins from a year ago. Exactly. And Simmons is much younger. We obviously know that. And you traded him for a 7th-round pick. A 7th-round pick. This is a steal. This is a steal. And also, you're only paying him $1 million. He's only owed $1 million by the Giants because the trade was late in the offseason. So he's essentially a free addition. So if, let's say Simmons doesn't work out, all right, fine. But, you didn't give too much for him. You didn't give too much. You only gave a 7th-round pick. Come on. A 7th-round pick for a guy that was drafted 8th overall in the 2020 first-round NFL draft. I'll take that. 7th-round pick. Giant fans should be hyped, especially considering the Giants' linebacking situation last year, which is what I was saying when I was talking about offseason needs. I was saying linebacker. That is one of the positions that the Giants need to address. This is a very low risk. There's no risk. There's no risk here at all, really. High reward. If he doesn't play well, fine. But the guy was drafted in the first round for a reason. Maybe Wink Martindale gets the most out of him. And the Giants coast their way into the playoffs. We will see. Now, if you can all do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Have a nice day. Let's go Giants. I'm not even going to talk about my Yankees. We may be on the lookout for that, though, as there probably will be a why the Yankees need to fire Brian Cashman video. See you all in the next video. Peace out.